Welcome to Inspiration Rising. My name is David Trotter. I'm a business and life transformation coach dedicated to inspiring you to rise up in life, love, and business. Hey, today we're talking about how to say no so you can say yes to what you really want in life. And I believe that begins by knowing who you truly are, your true identity. And so I want us to begin by reading what I call the Inspiration Rising Manifesto. If you've never heard it before, if you don't have one of these cards, you can head over to insporising.com/manifesto. That's insporising.com/manifesto and put in your address and I'll mail you a copy anywhere in the world. Let me read it to you. It says, "My life has been inspired from the moment of conception. I am whole and complete just as I am. I don't have to do or be anything else to be loved. This is my true identity. Embracing my inspiredness, I am discovering my unique way to bring inspiration to the world. My life story, wiring, and strengths are my superpowers, and I'm learning to use them with others for the sake of others. I have access to all the resources I need to live out my inspiration, and I will be strong and courageous in the face of any challenge. My inspiration is rising." Now, I wrote this for you and for me, for us as a community of Inspiration Rising, because I wanted us to know this is the heartbeat. This is the heartbeat of what I'm all about. I want us to embrace our true identity because everything changes when that happens. One of the things that changes is you start to learn how to say no. So you can say yes to what you really want because you know who you are. Now, when you and I say yes to someone else's agenda, whatever it is, it's not saying that it's a bad agenda. It's just not what you are planning, right? It's what they're planning. You actually may be saying no to your own vision and goals. Let me say that one more time. When you say yes to someone else's agenda, you may be saying no to your own vision and goals. Everyone around you has their own agenda. I'm not saying it's a bad agenda. I'm just saying they've got something they're doing in life or business, and they're looking for people to enroll. Okay, so let's take a moment and think about times and instances when we say yes, but we really want to say no. All right, how about going to an event, a birthday party, a wedding shower, a baby shower, a barbecue, some, gathering of friends, right? Those are times you might go, why am I saying yes when I really want to say no? How about volunteering for the PTA or in your child's classroom? How about volunteering at church, synagogue, or mosque when you're going, we just need 10 more people. And you're like, okay, I guess I'll say yes. I really want to say. How about selling stuff to raise money for your kid's school or sports or activities? Man, I remember when I was a little kid, had my T-ball outfit on, and I was going door to door selling summer sausage and smoked cheese. Yeah. Saying yes when you really want to say no. How about when somebody invites you out for coffee or lunch? You're going, okay, they asked. So how about when somebody says, hey, can I just pick your brain for a moment about X, Y, or Z? And you're thinking, that's really what people pay me for, like to be their coach or consultant. Why am I doing this? Why did I say yes? How about when people are moving and they go, hey, I see you got a truck. Can you help us? Hey, I need some extra money before payday. Can you help me out with that? Hey, we're coming into town. Can we spend the night at your house for a couple nights? Or how about when people call you on your phone, people that are selling something, or they knock at your door, and do you feel obligated to listen to the entire pitch? Those are all instances when we are tempted to or prone to say yes when we really want to say no. And you probably have other things that you could add to the list. And so why do we do this? Why do we say yes? Here's some reasons why. We're worried about hurting someone's feelings. I just don't want them to feel bad, right? We're worried about hurting the relationship. I don't want them to think I'm a bad friend, or like, it may be awkward next time because I said no this time. Maybe you're worried about future possibilities. If I say no to this possibility with this person, this opportunity, then they might not come back around and ask me again. Maybe you're worried what people will think of you. oh man, they're going to think I'm a bad mom or a bad dad, a bad friend, a bad spouse, a bad Christian, a bad spiritual person, whatever it is? Are you worried what people will think of you and how your no may impact your reputation? Maybe you're worried that God will be upset. And in reality, is it really God that's going to be upset with you? Or is it your perception that some spiritual leader or a pastor told you that God was going to be upset if you don't give, volunteer, show up, serve, read a certain, thing, or be a part of some group? Are you worried that if you say no, that God will be upset with you? Or maybe, and this is a tough one, this is one of the toughest ones out there, is that you're worried about your job. That if you say no to your boss, if you say no to that person in your department who has more seniority, if you say no to your boss's boss, if you draw a line in the sand on when you can work, when you can take calls, when you can receive texts, or whatever project it is that's overwhelming you, are you worried about your job and your job security? That's a tough one, isn't it? Like, that's one of the reasons why we say yes, even when we want to say no. Now, ultimately, the main reason that we say yes when we want to say no, the overarching reason is that we are taking responsibility for the feelings and opinions of others. Let me say it again. We're taking responsibility for the feelings and opinions of others rather than allowing them to have their own experience and respond in whatever way that they feel like they need to. We take responsibility for that. Well, I don't want them to feel that. I don't want them to say that to me. I don't want this to impact our relationship. I don't want them to think of me in a different way. And so what we're doing is we are taking responsibility for what they feel and what they think about us. Now, I want to teach you how to say no with grace and love. Okay, I have, over the years, learned this technique of how to say no, and frankly, I'm pretty good at saying no. All right? So I want to teach you how I do it. The first step is appreciation. You want to thank that person for thinking of you. Hey, thank you so much for thinking of me. Thank you for thinking of us as a family. Thank you for the opportunity. All right? All of those are ways to express appreciation for any opportunity that comes to you that you may or may not want to participate in. You can express appreciation. Why? Anytime someone thinks about me, whether they want me to work on a project or they want to hang out with me or whatever, I'm thankful for that, right? So you can express that with a genuine appreciation. The second step is that if you are not sure whether it's a yes or a no, and you don't want to be put on the spot to make that decision right there, you can pause if you're not sure. All right, step number one, appreciation. Step number two, pause if you're not sure. Now, if you are sure that it's a no and you don't want to do whatever they're asking and you say, well, maybe, or let me check my calendar or something like that, and you're already sure it's a no, you are setting yourself up to hurt that relationship because you're not telling the truth. You're only putting off the impending doom of having to tell them it's a no. So you can politely decline. I'll teach you how to do that in a moment. But if it's already a no, do not say maybe, because what they will hear is a yes. What they will hear is there's a chance. I'm going to keep following up with them. I bet I can talk them into it. Okay? You don't want to say that if you already know it's a no. Now, if you're not sure, you can say, thank you so much for thinking of me. Thank you for this opportunity. Let me think about it. Let me check my calendar. Let me talk with my spouse. All right, those are three ways that you can pause, give yourself space to process and think, is this a yes or is it a no? Let me think about it. Let me check my calendar. Let me talk with my spouse or whoever you need to check with. That's a way of putting them on pause and processing whether it's going to be a yes or a no. Now, let's just say it's going to be a no. All right? Appreciation. If you don't need to pause, then you can politely decline. Now, in my mind, there are two ways to politely decline. There is one method if the thing that you're being asked for is a one-time event. All right, a one-time event. The second is something that could be anytime, anywhere, any project. All right, so politely decline for a one-time event. I will say I or we are booked during that time. Or I or we already have something planned during that time. Okay? Thank you so much for thinking of us. Thanks for the opportunity. Unfortunately, we're already booked during that time. Unfortunately, we already have something planned during that time. Now, you may be thinking, yeah, but what if I want to say no and I don't really have something planned? Okay. Well, in my mind, between the time that they ask me and the time that I'm politely declining, I am booking myself, I am scheduling something during that time. Frankly, it could be 15 seconds. And in my mind, I scheduled something. Yeah, I did. I scheduled time to read. I scheduled time to wash my hair. I scheduled time to hang out with my dog or my family. Now, if somebody says, what are you doing during that time? And someone who's straightforward may ask you, I may say, I'm actually already spending time with my family. Okay? That is a way to politely decline if you're already a no. Now, this only works for a one-time event because if they said, hey, can we have lunch? And you say, oh, I'm already booked during that time. What, booked for lunch for like forever? Yeah, that doesn't work. That's not going to be helpful. Okay, that's a second method of politely declining, which I will teach you. All right, so the first method, I'm booked already. We already have something planned. That only works for a one-time event. Now, if this something that you're being asked to do is more nebulous, could happen anytime, or it's a project or a volunteer opportunity or something like that, you can say, right now, I'm not taking on any more blank. Right now, I'm just not taking any more volunteer responsibilities. I really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you so much for thinking of me, but I'm not taking on more volunteer responsibilities. Now, that's not saying something about them or this particular volunteer responsibility. It says that you have made the choice in the past, sometime. Who knows? It could have been 5 minutes ago, could have been 5 hours ago, could have been 5 days ago, 5 months ago. You made the decision that you're not taking on any more volunteer responsibilities. Okay, they can't say anything about that. They can beg you, they can plead, but you drew a line in the sand that wasn't necessarily connected to this volunteer opportunity. You're just saying volunteer opportunities in general. Another method of politely declining, something that's a bit more nebulous. I'm just too busy to do blank right now. So sorry. Okay? You can say I'm not taking on any more projects of this. I'm too busy right now. Those are two ways to deflect the request. Another way, I'm focused on blank, so I'm unavailable for blank. Hey, right now, our family's just really focused on some family time, and so unfortunately, we're not available to do this particular activity. Hey, right now, I'm focused on growing my business, and so I really am unavailable to kind of have extra lunches where people pick my brain. I'm just really focused on growing my business right now. Do you see how that works? You're not saying no to them personally. You're making a blanket statement of what you're focusing on in life, okay? Either you're not taking on this thing, you're too busy for a certain thing, you're focused on a different thing, or you can just flat say, right now, in this season of life, I'm unavailable for blank. You could say I'm unavailable for extra birthday parties, I'm unavailable for this type of friend gathering. They could ask why, and you can have an answer, but you're not saying no to their particular thing. You are drawing a line in the sand, a value-based line of what you are doing and not doing in this season of life. You have the prerogative to do that. That is a way to politely decline. So step one to remember is appreciation. Thank you so much for thinking of me. Thank you for thinking of us. Thank you for the opportunity. Pause if you're not sure. I'll think about it. Let me check my calendar. Let me talk to my spouse. And then you can politely decline if it's a no. I'm booked during this time. We already have something planned. I'm not taking on any blank right now. I'm just too busy for blank. I'm focused on blank, so I'm available for blank. I'm unavailable for blank during this season of life. Do you see how that works? Okay? These are ways to politely decline. Now, I will tell you that if somebody has an ambiguous ask, like, hey, can we meet? Can we hang out? And it's kind of like, I'm not sure why. I'll get this from time to time. And usually they want to pick my brain or sell me on some sort of opportunity or a network marketing type of situation, which is fine. That's their agenda, right? I will say, help me understand why you're looking to me. Hey, what are you looking to get out of this conversation? Help me understand that. That is a way to draw out the specificity of their request so it doesn't feel so ambiguous. All right? And then you can determine, is this a yes or is it a no? Now, I will say, if I say no, I oftentimes will want to point them toward another resource. So if they're looking for somebody to work on a particular project and I'm not interested or available, I will point them toward another person. If they're looking to grow or learn in a certain area, I'll point them toward an article or a podcast or an organization or something of that nature. So it feels like, hey, thanks so much. I got appreciation. I'm politely declining. I'm drawing the value-based line in the sand, and then I'm pointing them toward another resource that may be helpful for them. That way, I'm not just leaving them hanging. I'm expressing my desire to help them. I'm just not personally available to help you or be with you in this particular thing that you are wanting me to say yes to. Then the last step, okay? Appreciation, pause if you're not sure, polite decline, redirection to other resources. Last step, step 5, is a positive close. A positive close. I will always leave something positive, whether it's an email or in person. If I've declined, I'll say, I hope that really goes well for you. Best of luck. Thanks for thinking of me. I'm sure it's going to be a great event or experience, a great time. Whatever it is, I am closing with a genuine positive sentiment that I hope whatever it is that they have going on will go well. Yeah, and that's all true. Like none of this is not true. I am just finding a way to positively and politely decline whatever it is they are doing, whatever they're up to. And the reason why I'm teaching you to say no is because I want to empower you to say yes to your own vision, your own goals, your own dreams, your own agenda, your own relationships. Yeah, if you're saying yes to all these other people, it's not necessarily bad, but you will ultimately not have enough space or room to say yes to your own agenda, your own vision and goals in life. All right? Now, I want to teach you 2 ways to say yes. Okay? You're going, what? I just say yes. How is it so complicated? Hey, because there are specific ways to say yes that will be even more empowering. 2 ways. Number 1, the calculated yes. And number 2, the hell yeah yes. All right? Number 1, calculated yes. 2, hell yeah yes. All right, the first one, calculated yes. There are times when I will choose to say yes to someone that I really want to say no to because it will help me move forward with my own vision and goals. An opportunity such as going to a party or a gathering. As a slight introvert, I'm going, oh my gosh, this is going to be so painful. I'm not going to know people there. I'm going to know one person who's putting on the thing. I want to support them, but at the same time, I'm going, this is going to feel really uncomfortable to me. And oftentimes it will be a calculated yes, even though I'm wanting to say no, I'm wanting to support them, and I'm wanting to meet people that I can connect with to help me move forward with my own vision and goals. All right, so that's the calculated yes. You may feel like a no, but you know it's a yes because you know there's something about it that will be good for you. All right, there's something about it that will be good for your relationships, for your vision, for your goals, for your family, for your finances. Something is going to be good. That is a powerful choice to make. Now, the second yes is the hell yeah yes. Derek Sivers, who's an author, and he's best known for being the founder of CD Baby. He's since sold it, I think, for like $22 million or something like that. It's an independent music website back when CDs, remember those silver round things? Okay, hopefully you remember those. He writes this. I love this quote. And by the way, I sent this quote to all the people on the Inspo Text texting app that I use. I send out a daily inspirational text every single day to you if you sign up for it. And it's super easy. Just go to just pull up your phone and type in 949-401-6090. That's 949-401-6090. And you just say, hi, Dave. And then it'll be an automatic response. And then bam, you'll be one of my contacts. I send out a daily inspirational text message. You can always unsubscribe, of course. This is one of the inspirational quotes that I sent out this past week. Derek Sivers writes, Use this rule if you're often overcommitted or too scattered. If you're not saying hell yeah about something, say no. When deciding whether to do something, if you feel anything less than wow, that would be amazing, absolutely, hell yeah, then say no. Oh my goodness, this is a breakthrough way of thinking. He says, use this rule if you're often overcommitted or too scattered. Now, I tell you the calculated yes first because there are times when you have to say yes even when you want to say no. Some of you have jobs where you're going, do I want to do this? There's no hell yes on a Monday morning. No, you need to get your butt into work and start doing the work because you got to generate a paycheck for your family. That's a calculated yes even when you want to say no. Why? Because keeping that job, keeping that income will help you continue to move forward with your vision and goals. Now, for me, I will tell you that the hell yeah doesn't just stem from a random feeling inside. I actually have a matrix, a way of thinking about, is this a hell yeah for me or is it a no? Now, this might seem peculiar to you, but I'm just asking you, hang in there because this is the way that I say hell yeah. It's not based on feeling. It's based on three things. The first is my vision and goals. Is this opportunity that's coming my way going to help me move forward on my vision and goals? If so, it's probably going to be a hell yeah. Now, I'll tell you, I have run a marketing business, six-figure marketing business for the last 12 years. And the last year and a half since I started Inspiration Rising, I have been turning down new clients. Yeah, I've been turning down clients that would pay me money. Why? Because it's not in alignment with my vision and goals. My vision is to help you and countless other people get clear about what you want in life and help you succeed. Help you turn your dream into an income stream by starting a business or taking your next step in your career. So, those other projects, even though they might have made me money, it was a no. Why? Because it wasn't in alignment with my vision and goals. It wasn't a hell yeah. All right. If you don't know your vision and goals, then you can't say a hell yeah in alignment with that because you're going, well, I'm not sure what my life is all about. I'm not sure what I'm trying to accomplish here. I get it. That's one of the critical steps of growing as an inspired person is knowing your vision and goals for life and business or your career. The second way that I process whether something's a hell yeah is that I funnel it through my personal values. All right. If this opportunity, this situation aligns with my personal values, it's probably going to be more so a hell yeah than a no. Now, everyone's personal values are different. For me, if you've listened to the podcast, you know that my number one personal value is peace. I need peace in my mind, in my heart, in my body. If I don't have peace, I am going to be in a funky place for my family, for you, for clients, for anybody. So if something comes along my way and gives me the opportunity to do something, whatever it is, and I have a sense that it's going to disrupt my peace, it's going to be a no. There are even people that might want to work with me on projects, and I love them. I care about them, but I also know that working with them will disrupt my peace. They bring chaos. They bring challenges. They bring an energy that does not feel good and peaceful and connecting for me. It's a no. Yeah. Why? Because of my personal value of peace. Now, other things that I value highly are family. Hey, if that's going to impact my family time, if I'm going to be out once a week at night, I don't know about that. That might be a no because I really value spending time with my family in the evenings. Another big value for me is helping others. I have opportunities that come my way from business people that go, Dave, let's get involved in this business. And I look at it and I go, it's really just straight up a financial situation where I could be generating income, but it's not helping the world necessarily. It's not helping other people. And so that doesn't fit in with my personal values. So I'll oftentimes say no. Another value that I have is growth, personal growth. Another value is productivity. If something's going to slow me down with productivity or my personal growth, it might be a no. Now, the last way that I filter through whether it's a hell yeah or a no is an awareness of my current health. What do I need right now in this season of life? Do I need more connection with people? Do I need more alone time? Do I need more family time? Do I need more spiritual cultivation in my life? Do I need quietness? Do I need noise and energy? I have to be aware of my own current physical, emotional, and spiritual health to know, is this going to be helpful for my health or is it going to be detrimental? All right, so I'm thinking through every opportunity that comes my way. Is it a hell yeah or a no? And the way that I figure out that hell yeah isn't just a feeling, I'm running it through a matrix of my vision and goals, my personal values, and an awareness of my current health. All right, so we have walked through so much today, thinking through the reasons why we say yes instead of no, the situations in which we tend to say yes, why we say yes, ultimately taking responsibility for the feelings and opinions of others. I taught you the 5-step process of how to say no with grace and love, appreciation. Thank you so much for thinking of me. We pause if we're not sure. We can politely decline. We can redirect to another resource, and we have a positive close. And then finally, I taught you 2 ways to say yes. The calculated yes, when you choose to say yes, even though you want to say no because it's going to help you move forward with your vision and goals. And then the hell yeah, yes. And I shared with you the 3 ways that I process that. All right, so my hope is that this helps you think through this week as you have opportunities that are coming up, when you may be prone to say yes automatically, that you would pause and think, is this a hell yeah for me? And how do I determine my own hell yeah? Is that just based on a gut feeling, or is it flowing out of something that's a little bit deeper that's helping me move forward? All right, so you can say no. I'm empowering you. I'm cheering you on. I'm telling you, you can say no to things. Why? Because your responsibility is for your own life, and the life of your family, and you're not responsible for the feelings and thoughts and opinions of other people. You're only responsible for your own life. Now, if these ways of thinking and concepts are exciting for you, I'm going to tell you, I provide one-on-one coaching for those who want to take their life or their business to the next level. If you have a dream and you've been thinking, man, I need to generate more income in my family. I need something to feel meaningful, to feel like, yes, I have a purpose in life. I'd love to talk to you on a clarity call. That's a 20 to 30 minute free call where we just chat. I get clear about what's going on in your life, how you feel stuck, and what dream you have, and how you want to turn that into an income stream or turn it into something that feels deeply meaningful and deeply enriching in your life. So if you'd like to set up a clarity call, you can go to insporising.com/call. That's insporising.com/call. I generally work with people for 4 months, and we help you embrace your true identity that gets you unstuck and has this deeply rooted sense of, I know who I am. Next step, we say, what do you really want in life? Do you have a dream? Do you have something that you want to turn into an income stream or a business or a side hustle? Or you don't want to start a business, so you go, I just need my life to be transformed. I'm having challenges, and I want to feel like I have a meaningful and purposeful life. Awesome. I'd love to help you. insporising.com/call, where we can set up a 20 to 30 minute conversation. And after we talk, I get clear about your situation. I'll share some insights, some intuition that I have about your own life or your business. And if it's a good fit, if it feels like it would be a good fit for us to work together, I'd be happy to tell you more about the Rise Up Business Coaching Program or the Launch Your Life Coaching Program as well. So feel free to set up that call at insporising.com/call. All right, I love you guys. I believe in you. I know that you can say no so you can say yes to what you really want in life. You've got a system to do it now. Go for it. Have a wonderful week.